we are so excited, so pleased to have her here. Ona, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me on. It's always a pleasure to be here.
So we're just going to let you have the floor and take us where you are being guided.
Okay. All right. So, looking at a meditation today, um, I was kind of reminded of right now we're at this amazing point in history where we're looking at a change in kind of direction of the energy that humanity is taking, that the whole world is just, we're going through this amazing, amazing shift. And we just came through this solstice, which I think a lot of us are feeling is this incredible kind of a birthing of a new earth. And we're also seeing sort of a dismantling of the old earth. So these two things happening in conjunction. So I guess I was encouraged to offer a reminder today that, first of all, it's all these things happen first, whether it's a coming down of the old, right, or a building up of the new. It happens first at a very, very kind of incremental level, right? Things don't suddenly go from really strong to falling apart. So it happens over time. And the same happens when things are building up, right? So I'm thinking of a tree. And right now we may be seeing an old tree that, that after a long period of kind of rotting from within, the old tree will eventually, something will happen to topple it. And it will seem to be, it can be loud, it can be loud, it can be almost explosive, or it can just sort of happen as a slow creak where everybody, you see the tension and it's like, oh my gosh, it's coming down, when is it gonna, all right, so there's all this drama around that. But at the same time, in the forest, wherever a tree falls, there's also, new life just waiting for that opportunity, because the falling of an old tree in the forest opens up a whole lot of light for new growth. And we're seeing that as well. And so the encouragement is to start really looking at what's happening, whether it's in your life or in the world. If things are leaving your life, recognize, and we always have to recognize and go through this process of releasing the old, and it may be a process of forgiveness or mourning or whatever it is. We do that, but we also can recognize the new opportunity, right? The new growth that opens up wherever that old is no longer in our lives or leaving. It means there's something beautiful new waiting to come in. And so we are all collectively, especially the awakened of us, collectively here to build this beautiful new reality. And those seeds for that have been sown for decades now, for probably centuries or even millennia, right? The seeds have been sown. Now is the time that we're going to see them start to really, really sprout and start to have this fast growth. Because when a tree falls in the forest, that's when all the seeds have been waiting there. All of a sudden they're like, oh my gosh, there's light, I gotta grow, boom, right? And so I am expecting over the next few years to few decades, we're going to see a massive, massive growth of amazing, beautiful new infrastructures, and new types of ways of being on planet Earth and being human. And so we are part of that. We are the architects and the builders of the new Earth, the new humanity. And so the encouragement is to really feel into that. But on a spiritual level, what's required for that is that most of us who are awakened are pretty in tune with that spiritual world. And but the requirement is we're here to bring spirit down to earth. And to do that, we have to fully, fully be on earth, which means we have to fully, fully love and accept this physicality of ours, our bodies, the earth herself, the fact that we're here on a physical world, that we're here on earth, and it can be challenging being on earth. And a lot of us have been through this feeling of, oh my gosh, I don't even want to be here. Take me home, beam me up, Scotty. I'm done, right? And but the encouragement that I'm getting is, it's like, no, we do belong here. We are children of earth, and it's time to start really, really embracing all of who we are, including that physical level, including that being on earth, that we are here. We're needed, we're wanted, we're part of the whole system, and we are not separate from earth. We are not separate from nature. In fact, we are an integral part of nature, and it is super important for us, just like any species, to work within our environment, to work, be at peace with our bodies, and move forward. So I'm going to do a quick meditation here, helping to connect that body and earth. And we're really just going to call on that tree of life imagery in order to help with that. I may be working with the breath as well, because the breath is how we bring spirit into matter. It's the physical means for doing that. And so that occasionally a person may feel, it may feel uncomfortable to work with the breath. And I'm going to be just directed by spirit. If spirit directs me to do any kind of controlled breathing, if that's not comfortable for you, then just allow yourself to breathe naturally, and just imagine through the breath to bring blessing into your body and blessing out into the world through the breath. But if you are able to follow any kind of controlled breathing that we may be given, that I'd encourage that. Okay. So when you are ready, I'm going to start with just settling into your seat and begin to breathe deeply into the bowl of your belly, feeling the air filling your lungs and all the way down into your pelvis. And breathe out. And while you do that, just naturally, deep, deep breaths, feel yourself settling into your seat. Feel the weight of Mother Earth beneath you, calling you in, calling you home. And if you just feel that gravity, and feel how we are so connected with the earth, even just through her presence. Allow your spine to grow tall and feel yourself just cradled in this beautiful energy of the mother. As you breathe, and begin to become aware of a point of light right in the middle of your brain, in the middle of your head. It's like a green flame, little green flame of light. And breathe into that green flame and see it grow stronger with each breath. And now begin to follow that down. Bring that flame down through the chakra column, down into the heart first. I'm going to take about 3 deep breaths right into the heart chakra. Whew. And just see your heart begin to fill with this beautiful emerald green light. With the next breath, see that light expand to fill your entire aura. And with the next breath, allow that light to expand to fill the room that you're in. And from within the space of healing green light, asking our egos to step aside and asking to become clear and pure vessels for only the highest healing energy. Asking for grace to fill the room. Calling on the Lady Grace, her beautiful presence. And calling on the spirits of the directions north, south, east, west, above, below, and within to be present, hold space for us. Any other beings of light associated with those directions, thanking them for their presence, their guidance, their support, their love. Breathing still into the heart, and with the breath in, breathing in light into the heart from all directions, cleansing, purifying light. And breathing out into Mother Earth, releasing anything that's been clinging to us that is less than love and light. Cleansing and purifying with the breath. And giving back to the Mother. It's like a child who is tired. And tired of carrying the weight of whatever they've been carrying, hands it to Mother. She knows what to do with it. Sometimes it's just a piece of trash, an old juice box that the child has been clenching that's no longer needed, and she knows where to put it. Sometimes it's the dirt and debris that has collected on the child, and she knows exactly how to bathe that child clean. And sometimes it's the emotional trauma that the child has collected over the day, and she knows how to rock and soothe. Soothe it all away. So giving it all to Mother Earth and cleansing, purifying through Mother Earth. Breathing still into the heart. And feeling that purifying flame now growing. Filling the room, cleansing and purifying with the flame of fire, burning away anything that we're not needing anymore, and bringing that fire down to a level where it can fuel us, fuel our dreams, fuel our desires, those that are in alignment with light, bringing the desires of our heart and the desires of our body into full alignment with the desires of spirit, and releasing and surrendering all that we are, body, mind, heart, and soul, to the beautiful cosmic consciousness of one. And from here, from this space, this green space that we're in, just like a round seed, imagine this spherical space. It's maybe about 20 feet in diameter around you, filled with emerald green light, and imagine it sinking down into the earth. It's the seed light. Seed light of all that is true and beautiful and good. And at the center and core of that seed, the life force of that seed is you. Your heart light right in the middle. And so just breathe into that heart light, this quickening, feel this quickening happening as this seed sinks into the earth and becomes enveloped, embraced by the earth, allowing the waters of the earth to bathe it, and feel this quickening within, and feel an opening first to the below space and connecting even deeper with Mother Earth. Feel from the soles of your feet and from the root base chakras. Feel your roots begin to reach down into this fertile earth. You welcome home. Welcome home. It's time to begin to spread out and stretch those roots down to the earth. Feel them connect deep into Mother Earth. My cat's meowing in the background. Feels so good, stretching like a cat down into the earth. No matter what is going on around, there's nothing that can stop this process, nothing that can stop this reconnection. Recognizing that all around the world, there are so many others reaching down into the earth, creating that connection, that deep heart-to-heart connection with Mother Earth. It's a collective happening. And as we reach down, we begin to reach our roots, both down to connect to Earth and laterally to connect with each other, and creating this beautiful, beautiful web of life, web of souls, network, beautiful crystal grid, each of us being a crystal on the planet, enveloping the planet in this crystalline grid that is us and all other beings of life on earth, and reveling in this connection that each of us is a sovereign being with our own dreams and our own spark of life, but we're all so connected to. Feeling that connection and drawing up from that collective celebration of partnership with Earth, drawing up energy for new life from the Earth herself into our bodies, and feel that energy entering your physical body through the energetic channels and beginning to energize, entering the blood and circulating throughout your bloodstream, purifying the blood, energizing it, breathing it up into the blood, and from there through all parts of the body, arms, legs, fingers, toes, all the organs, breathing this life, this energy of life, new life from the mother, into your spleen, your pancreas, your heart, your lungs, your brain, your neurons, every organ, every gland, every nerve, every channel in the body, the lymphatic channels, the veins, the arteries, even into the cartilage and the bones, breathing in new life, energizing, and feeling this as energy, but also as this energy of joy, this playfulness that comes up. As we renew ourselves, we reconnect with the mother, we reconnect with the child energy within ourselves, this new growth, this playfulness, the spirit of play bubbling up. And feel it coming up through from the bottoms of the feet, up through the legs, through the hips and pelvis, up into the torso, and feel your heart expand with this joy, this beautiful spirit of play. And moving on up through the shoulders, the arms, the neck, the head, and feeling this energy as though it's the dawning. It's the dawning of a new day. It's the sun rising up through your chakra column from the very base all the way up. The sun rising up and moving up gently and slowly, unfolding up through your crown. And as it moves up through your crown, feel your branches begin to expand, moving up out your crown. Oh, no matter what's going on, no matter what's going on outside, it doesn't matter. Because you are this tree of life. You are fully rooted and grounded, and you are blossoming. Your leaves unfolding, your flowers opening and expanding and blooming, setting fruit, and receiving the light from above, bringing it down to the earth, down into the physical, and allowing that to grow and to give fruit. You are this tree of life. You're here to bring forth the fruits of this connection between heaven and earth. You are this connection between heaven and earth. You are the rainbow bridge. And as we breathe, begin to be aware of this rainbow light entering in from above, filtering down through your leaves and branches and sending this rainbow light through your very being down into earth, infiltrating earth, gifting her back this beautiful rainbow light, and seeing the entire world lighting up this crystalline rainbow energy. And take a moment to just breathe it in and breathe it out and be this beautiful rainbow bridge, tree of life. One amongst many, many, many. Feeling that energy within and around you begin to breathe. As you breathe it in, bring that rainbow energy, bring that aura that's filling your aura, bring your aura in closer to you with each breath. Closer in with each breath. Hold that aura around you, that rainbow light, allowing now the angels of the directions to step back, but retaining that rainbow light, bringing it close, about no more than a foot from your own body, holding it close, holding it within. That will stay with you. Releasing now all beings of light, angels, elementals, all other beings of light who are present with us. Letting any connections that are less than love and light between you and any other now dissolve. You are a sovereign being. We are all sovereign beings in service to the one light. Giving thanks and calling the session to a close.
Ona, thank you so much. One of the things that drew me to your work in the first place was your connection to the planet and nature. And I love how in each of your meditations, you take us right there and you provide so many visuals so we can see where it is that you're taking us. So thank you. I thought that was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. The rainbow light has been coming forward a lot, and so I wasn't surprised to see it come in. It's here for us, and this is a really integration kind of ray that's coming in that's going to really allow all sorts of wonderful things to accelerate on the planet right now.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed seeing myself in the middle of that seed and going in and taking hold. I would mark this one as one to come back to and go through that experience again. So thank you.
Right. Well, thank you so much for having me today.
Oh, my pleasure. Ona, if people want to see your videos or learn more about you, how do they
Sure.
do that?
Well, you can go to YouTube, and my channel there is Art of Awakening, and I do my best to upload at least one video a week there. So it's readings, a few meditations, just a lot of energy updates, things like that. And then I also have a website, artofawakening.life, and you can learn more about me there. I'm going to be updating it pretty soon. Um, so that's where you find me. Also on Facebook, it's Art of Awakening. Or I think it's under Ona Christie Art of
Is
Awakening. So,
yeah, excellent. Thank you so much. And friends, thank you for being here on Enlightened World Network. Some of us spend so much time connecting upward that it's such a great reminder to connect all the way down through into the planet. So love that, Ona. Thank you so much. And friends, we will see you later. Take good care and God
thank you so
bless.
much. I you too. Bye bye.